be mindful of the things that you say yes to. Maybe this year you really want to just enjoy your holidays at home, snuggled up on the sofa watching a movie or your favorite TV show with a glass of wine or a glass of juice or whatever your desired beverage is, right? Maybe those are the type of things that you would prefer to do this year, just really low key chilling out. If that's what you desire to do, I will encourage you to do that.
To some, boundaries are just placing limits. To me, it's where the limitless things begin.
Hello, 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 and thank you for tuning into the Boundaries and More podcast with Jas Abraham. I am your host, Jas Abraham, and today's episode is brought to you by Joyful Styles. Joyful Styles is a lifestyle brand that provides premium quality apparel that promotes joy and positivity. Joyful Styles believes how we approach a situation matters, and choosing to be joyful makes all the difference. You have the power, and it's time to embrace it. So get your Joyful Styles apparel at joyfulstyles.com. That's JOYFULSTYLEZ.com. Let's go, let's go. Also, before you go any further, I want you to take some time out right now to take that boundaries quiz. It is in the show notes. The quiz takes about 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. Some people have completed it even faster than that, but 2 to 3 minutes, complete that boundaries quiz. Just assess where you are with your boundaries. Now, what does that look like? Or, look, to get anywhere, we must know where we are, right? Know where we're starting from. And just be able to see your progress as the episodes go on, as you go on, you're learning and implementing things. But again, take some time out today, right now. Just stop listening right now. Go take that boundaries quiz because I don't want you to forget by the end of the episode. So take some time out right now to complete that quiz. Really quick, fun quiz. I promise you. All right. Yes, yes, yes. So y'all seen the title, but I'm super excited to really, really get into this. Oh man. This time of year, truthfully, is like one of my favorite times of year. Like, I guess I can say that. I really love the whole year, right? I truly operate for my personal life and in our household, just our lives, we kind of operate this way throughout the entire year. So for us, there's not really big occasions and things like that because we give gifts throughout the year. We do different things throughout the year. We just operate our life in such a way that it is consistent, like during this season throughout the year. However, I like this time of year in the season because people start to shift, be a little bit different, do things a little bit differently, kind of be evaluating a little more. They kind of start reflecting. There's some people that really starts to even be different, like they operate differently, being a little more kind to others, all these different things for whatever reason. This time of year is when people decide to implement that, right? I'm like, hey, do this throughout the year, but whatever. I get it. Ish. But look, y'all, again, I am super excited to really dive into this topic, and we're going to just touch a few things. It could be so many things I can go into, but just want to take some time out to discuss again a few things around holiday boundaries, right? Holiday boundaries, right? Thanksgiving is tomorrow, right? We're going to be eating well, eating real good, having a great time, whether you just deciding to be at home by yourself or with your significant other or with your in-household family, or if you're out with friends or out of town, whatever it is that you're deciding to do. I want you to keep this in mind when you're when you're with your people tomorrow, or just having that self-reflection time, right? Also, we have for those of us who celebrate the Christmas and the New Year and all of these different things, that's coming up soon too. These things also apply in those areas. Just some things again for you to think about, and some very practical things that you'll be able to implement soon as today, right? Preparing yourself for all these amazingly beautiful holidays to come, right? All right. So first, what I want to say, and I want to touch on, because this is so important, especially here in our household, man, I'm super excited and proud. My wife and I, we've been really on top of our routine. We found out kind of like our rhythm. We've been serious about our fitness goals. We've been just doing our thing. The eating, the things that we're eating and things of that sort. That's why even Thanksgiving dinner, right, looks a little bit different. It's kind of the same stuff that we'll have, but it's just like we're it's at another level, right? I'm excited because we're like, yeah, we've created the plan and we're sticking to it, and we're just making things happen and seeing the progress. So I'm really, really excited and super excited about that. But again, with that being said, though, right, I want to tell you all and encourage you all to not abandon your routine. So don't abandon, like totally completely just throw it out the window, like, oh, it's the holidays, it's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, it's the New Year, forget about all the stuff. No, look, don't totally and completely abandon your routine. Like, don't take some time out to definitely enjoy again time with yourself, with your family, your friends, whomever. Take the time out to enjoy, but don't completely abandon your routine. Like, adjust as needed. Whatever it is that you need to do to adjust, please do those things. Do those things. But don't just completely be like, oh, I just start again January 1st. or maybe January 2nd, depending on whatever. Nah, look, y'all. Don't completely abandon your routine, just kicking things to the curb. Like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just kick all this what I've done to the curb for now, for the next a month or so. And no, please don't do that, okay? That's the first thing I want to say and get out the way here. Don't abandon your routine. Like, not completely. Like, I know again, things would be a little bit different, especially for some people who have traveled out of town, and it's a little different than your normal day to day. But I'm telling you, still find a way to implement your routine in your holiday travels and holiday festivities, right? Don't abandon your routine. Very, very important. Okay. Also, y'all, I want to tell you to truly be mindful. Be oh, completely mindful. So mindful of the things that you say yes to, right? Be mindful of the things that you say yes to. Maybe this year you really want to just enjoy your holidays at home, snuggled up on the sofa watching a movie or your favorite TV show with a glass of wine or a glass of juice or whatever your desired beverage is, right? Maybe those are the type of things that you would prefer to do this year, just really low key, chilling out. If that's what you desire to do, I will encourage you to do that, right? Doesn't matter who's calling your phone, who's texting you, inviting you here, there, and everywhere. You don't have to go. All right. You don't need to say yes when your whole heart is telling you, nah, you just want to relax, chill, kind of take this time for you to regroup. Like, do that. All right. Don't feel pressured. Don't let people pressure you and bully you into hanging out with them for the holidays. It doesn't matter who it is, friends, family. Specifically, I'm put some emphasis on some parents, right? Yo, it's so funny, y'all. I'm telling you. My wife and I was on the phone with my mom recently, and she was talking about, I think my wife had asked her like what she was cooking for Thanksgiving or whatever it is. And we started talking about that, and she asked what we were doing. And she was like, well, I know y'all ain't coming here because Jas already said only once a year. So, okay, I know y'all ain't coming. And she's right. Like, I already put it up. Look, we've established these boundaries, right? Look, I told her it has to be some, man, a super duper incentive, something that really be like, okay, I told her it needs to be worth my while. It has to be, y'all, because I am not playing these games. If I want to stay home or travel somewhere else or go on a cruise or whatever it is that we decide that we want to do for all of these things, that's what we'll do. Like, I'm not being bullied and pressured into going and spending the holidays with my parents. I promise you, I love my parents. I talk to them often, text them, we be on FaceTime, all these different things. But that don't mean that even if they want that, right? That don't mean that I can take some time out to book a flight, to go visit them, to be there for a couple days, to fly back home, and all these different things. No, right? Look, my mom already know not gonna happen. I'm sure my dad knows too. Like, it is really clear as day, and I let them know straight up, like blunt. Okay, I'm extremely straightforward with them. Like, what we not gonna do? I understand you would love for me to be here X amount of times of the year. It not gonna happen. And already this year, I've seen my parents many times in person. This year, we've hung out few different times already in person this year. So I'm good. We're gonna just be chilling out for the holidays. Like, that's what we gonna do. Like, 'cause that's what I want to do. That's what we're gonna decide. That's what we decided to do. So again, I want to encourage y'all. Just think about that and just know, man, I'm telling you, doesn't matter who it is attempting to pressure you or bully you into doing, well, into the holiday plans they have for you versus what you would like and truly desire for yourself. Look, we're not doing that. Nah, nah. Not tomorrow for Thanksgiving, right? Not for Christmas, not for the New Year, not for any time of the year, right? We're not doing that, okay? So I want you all again to be mindful of what you say yes to, right? Don't, man, I'm telling y'all, it just because you say yes, like, don't say yes to stuff when you know deep down inside it's like really hurting you to say yes, or you feeling some type of way after you said the yes. Like, maybe that's a situation right there, trigger, like red flag, all these things that you should not have said yes. If you really feeling some type of way like that about it, right? Stand on your word. Like, do the things that you truly desire to do. Like, that's what life, I truly believe life's about. We have free will, and like, use that, right? Exercise that power. Do that. Okay. I think y'all get it. Yeah, just, oh, another thing, just on that, just quickly before I just, move off of that, because I'm thinking y'all can get it. Even if, right, you decide to go to these events, you want to show face and all these different things. All right, do that. But make sure that you let people know, oh, yeah, I'm only staying for an hour, or I'm only staying for 2 hours, or by, let's say, or give them a time frame. They may have started whatever time they start. Like, yep, I'm leaving at 4 p.m. and stick to that, right? Whatever that looks like for you. You can, if you say yes already to certain things, but you know it ain't really what you want to do, and you don't want to totally just completely back out of it, oh, then you have the right to. If you don't want to do that, go, but like, yeah, I'm leaving at XYZ time, or I'm only staying for X amount of time. Like, do that as well, okay? That's just something very, very practical that you can implement, again, during this holiday season, all right? Also, I want to let y'all know, man, like, I'm big on this. Like, me, I'm the type of person, right, where I believe, well, I really only give gifts or any whatever if I'm like led to do so, right? I'm not just necessarily out here like, oh, the world says we need to buy gifts these days, give the gifts that day, and do all the shopping this days and that. Look, I don't subscribe to that stuff, y'all. I don't. I operate on my own calendar, not this worldly calendar. Like I don't. So I don't believe just because, oh, Christmas is coming up, I need to buy everybody a gift. No, because I promise you, everybody ain't even thinking about buying me a gift. It may be nobody out there thinking about buying me a gift. Maybe my wife is. Maybe that's it. Maybe. Right. But the thing is how we operate, we give gifts and do different things throughout the year. So it's not really a thing when this time of year comes, because look, we just kinda do what we want throughout the year just because it's a Tuesday gift. Right? Is that's just how we operate. But for y'all, I want to let you know it's not necessary for you to buy everyone gifts. Like, especially if you ain't really about that life, right? For some people, it's so many different things. I can go so many different ways with this, but I'm letting y'all know that, man, it doesn't matter if this is just something that your family's been doing forever, right? You don't need to participate, right? So now, but let me tell you this now. Don't be out here not buying everybody gifts and expecting everybody to give you a gift. Now, it don't work that way, okay? Because most of you, truth be told, you're going to be out here buying everybody gifts and they ain't going to give you jack. You're not about to get not one gift, not about to do not one thing for you. They may call or text you on that day, but more than likely, most of them won't. I'm just saying, or they might, because they're expecting a gift or something from you. Look, nah, okay? It is not your responsibility to be out here gift giving to everybody. Like, everyone is not your assignment, okay? So be mindful of all that, okay? It is not necessary. Like, yeah, don't be doing that, and don't be expecting what you're not doing either. Like, that's really big, huge. I want to put that out there because some people really out here feel obligated, and some people also feel like this a situation just like dropped in my spirit. I mean, months and months ago. Like, I remember, man, me and my wife, we was on a FaceTime call with my cousin or something, and she brought up something, and then she said, "Yeah, so you how about Jazz? You get me this for Christmas?" I'm like, "Hold up. Wait, what?" No, I'm not. No, I don't give gifts. I know I'm not out here just giving Christmas gifts just because, like, that's just not how I operate and what I do. Again, I do now. Don't take that the wrong way. Even if you do, that's on you. Truth be told, God knows, right? God sees what I do and how I move and how I operate and how I'm blessing people throughout the year, right? So I'm not concerned about what people think about me not giving gifts on Christmas and all this other kind of stuff, especially to the people who ain't even thinking about giving me nothing. They feel like, oh, we live a certain way or this and that, so we should be the ones gift giving and all this. No. Okay? Like, there's this man saying, it goes like, man, it's not about equal giving but equal sacrifice, right? Even if, like, you may be someone who out here balling, right, balling out of control, and you have the capacity, the monetary funds to be able to buy all these people these extravagant gifts and whatever else. Or like, I saw one guy was handing out like iPhones for Halloween or something. Like, you may be somebody out here doing stuff like that, right? But like, there's people, they might not have it like that, but I'm just like, hey, they could, if they really cared about you and show you some effort, that sacrificing it, like, maybe they take some time to create a gift for you, literally do a handwritten note or card, right? Make you a bracelet or something to just show. But again, most of the people that y'all out here pouring y'all alls out to, giving y'all everything to, buying all these extravagant gifts or just gifts, period, they're not even thinking about you and your gift. They probably just thinking about the gift that you gonna give them. That's it. All right. Keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. But we just ain't out here just gift giving willy nilly. Like it's just not how we operate. We bless people the way that we decide to bless people, and not necessarily the way the calendar is attempting to tell us how to bless people. So yeah, I want to leave that right there. Y'all got it. I'm thinking y'all got the picture. But next I want to just touch on like any conversations, right, that you don't want to partake in. Don't. Right? Y'all know how it is when some of us get together with certain family members or friends or all these different people. You know, they want to talk about some stuff or bring up some stuff that you really don't care to talk about, the conversations you're trying to partake in. Like they might be, they even some like, bro, they might be in there gossiping or anything, but you ain't about that life, right? You don't feel the need or the pressure to participate. Bounce. Like leave if you need to, right? Or just straight up say, no, I'm not about that life. I'm not going to partake in this conversation. Or if it's something they're trying to question you about, just your life choices, your decisions and whatever, you tell them straight up. Look, this is not something I want to discuss with you. Or this is not something I want to discuss, period. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, you really have the power to do these things. Whether you think you do or not, I'm telling you, you have this God-given power to do these things. It's up to you to utilize that and exercise that. Man, look, you have this. Tell these people, look, no, what we not gonna do, okay? Let them know. We're not talking about this, or I'm not partaking in that conversation. Don't let people drag you into stuff that you really don't want to be part of. Come on. Come on, man. Look, it's the holidays. Let's go, right? Put a smile on your face, right? Don't let people just especially not this time of year, right? It's exciting. It's super exciting. Like I loved it. Look, I love it. Again, when most people they get in this little holiday spirit and everything. Again, I just naturally throughout the year, but I'm definitely in the extra holiday spirit, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like the beginning of October, this is just a little sidebar here. But the beginning of October, y'all, I was looking to put the Christmas tree up. Like for real. But we was traveling and doing all these different things. So I didn't put it up until we got back. But our Christmas tree was up before Halloween even hit. Like we don't celebrate Halloween and all that. Like, but I'm just giving y'all that timeline. Like, I think Halloween was like during the week, I think, or something. But either way, that like Sunday before Halloween and we had our Christmas tree up, lights on it, decorated. Like, y'all, geeked. Geeked. I could not wait to put that thing up. Initially, I was like, oh, maybe November 1st. Because I believe in keeping it up as long as possible. Like we can just see it. Like I'm not trying to put it up a week before Christmas just to take it back down, or have it up like right after Thanksgiving just to take it back down and a month or so later. Not necessarily my swag. So we had our Christmas tree up at the end of October. Yes, we did. Okay. Again, that's just a little side note there. Just love this little extraness of the season. Just love it. All right. Also, for some of you, right? I know some of these things may not be the most easiest things for you to do. You're gonna get around certain family members and friends, and they're gonna be a certain way, they're gonna say certain things, and you're already feeling the uncomfortable feeling before you even step into the environment. Again, red flag right there. But I know some of you, right? You're gonna just decide to I'm gonna just do this anyway. I'm gonna just go because I'm gonna show face. I don't want them saying this and that. You're really concerned about what they might think or say. I get that. There's some of you out there that are really about that particular life. And I really want to encourage you, like, again, we can I definitely can help you get on the other side of that for sure. Yeah, let me just stop that and insert here, right? If you're someone who really believe like, yeah, this really ain't it. No, like the way these people act, like the environments I'm in, like, but I don't really know what to do about it. But I just know this ain't it. Something must change. I want something different. I want more meaningful, supportive relationships. I want people that really mutually beneficial. I want to be able to stand up to people and stand up for myself and feel good about it. All these different things, right? If that's you out there, then I want you to take some time right now, right? Right now to go to jazzabraham.com/apply, right? jazzabraham.com/apply. I put the link in the show notes for you, but take some time out to apply to work with me, right? Now I'm going to tell y'all, not everyone will get that chance to work with me because this is one-on-one, real personal interactions, like one-on-one. Not everyone will necessarily get that chance, but look, take some time out to really apply. Spots really are limited, but you may be one of the ones that will have that opportunity to truly work with me one-on-one, work through some of these things, and really get to that side of things where you really standing up for yourself and feeling good about it. Like, not just like, we're not just playing these games, okay? So I want y'all to know again, that site is Jas Abraham. That's JASABRAHAM.com/apply. All right. Don't forget the /apply. Yes. All right. Want to take some time out to put that out there. Definitely to plug it, because hey, you here listening to my podcast for a reason. You may believe that I can assist you. So if you believe so, then head on over there to apply to work with me, and then we just, we'll go from there for sure. Also, again, for some of you who may not, as I was saying, may not be really about the life, and you're going to go and put yourself in these environments anyway, what I would encourage you to do is take some time out to really practice, right? Practice what you want to say, or what you would like to say to the people in these environments, right? You already know what they're going to be on. You know what they're about. You know how they're going to come at you. You know, all these different things. You really know, because they're real predictable. They've been showing you year after year after year after year the same old things, right? Again, look, no judgment. Personally, I don't want to be in environments like that, and I choose not to be. But if you're someone who's choosing to still be in those environments for whatever reason, I'm just encouraging you to take some time out to really practice what that's going to look like, what you're going to say, the things that you really want to say, because I want you to be bold with it, like standing up, like, look, this year is the year, right? No more holidays gonna go by. No more holiday seasons gonna go by, and you're not like operating differently and interacting with these. Like, nah. We're not gonna do that. We're not doing that no more. Okay. So really take the time to practice. If you're not someone who just gonna flat out not go, or flat out just tell them straight out, like, look, we're not gonna discuss this. I don't want to partake in these conversations. And look, just practice. Even if you are someone who's gonna say that thing, I want you, because that's the goal, right? To get there and actually establish these healthy and effective boundaries. And we got to start somewhere. Okay, start somewhere. So take some time out to practice those things, whatever it is, what that'll look like with a family member, friends, all of it. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. Also, like, I kind of slightly mentioned this before, but I really want to kind of hit it. Yeah, hit this one again, right? Really, if you decide to be in these different environments, or you decide to go on the trip, or you decide to hang out with the family, so even if it's an amazing environment, you're having loving conversations, you're having the best time of your life, like, even in those type of situations, right? Because I get it, not all of you are necessarily, in situations, or putting yourself in situations where people are violating and disrespecting your boundaries and things of that sort. I get that, right? So, because sometimes it's really you who's violating and disrespecting your boundaries. But that's another podcast. We'll talk about that, right? But we started, right? Episode 1, boundaries with self, right? With yourself, right? But on here, I want you to really, like, in these certain environments, like if you don't want to go, don't feel obligated that you need to celebrate with certain people and certain holidays, because you really don't. But once you go in these environments, you choose to go in there and it's not like you really just can't take no more. Like, yo, enough is enough, really, truly. Then I want you to just excuse yourself, right? Leave, bounce, be out. Excuse yourself from the environment. Like, you don't have to put up with that. I promise you. I promise you. There are people out here in the world that will happily accept you, respect your boundaries, even teach you certain boundaries, right? I'm just saying, you don't have to put up with that. So it's okay, right? Excuse yourself and just be done. Because you already know, again, what they're on, whatever that looks like. You truly do know. I know you hoping and wishing and praying that each year will be different. But come on now. We 2, 3, 5, 7 years in, and it's the same old stuff. You come on now. You got this. Go out here and look, get on up out of that environment. Okay? Like, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Talking about getting out the environment. It's time for me to go, right? Time for me to go. But that's enough for this episode, all right? I really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you who are taking the time to listen to this episode. I would like for you to take some time to follow us on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Again, that's on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Again, if you're someone that truly feels like, you know what, I am ready to just like get over this hump, like really, this ain't it, but I'm not sure exactly what to do or how to go about doing that, or I need some assistance, some hand holding, then I want you specifically to go to jasabraham.com/apply. That's JASABRAHAM.com/APPLY. Right? Apply to work with me. Also, don't forget, right? If you didn't listen in the beginning of the episode, take some time out right now to go take that boundaries quiz. It's about 2 to 3 minutes of your time. Really fun, interactive quiz. Take some time out to take that boundaries quiz. Again, see where you are, right? Just get a gauge, right? It's different levels to it all. And even at certain levels, there's always more levels. It's something. But either way, see where you are and go from there. All right, y'all. So I really want you to go out and have a beautifully amazing day, rest of your week. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, whether you're deciding to stay at home or go have a Friendsgiving or be with family or whatever you're planning on doing. Really, really take the time out and enjoy. Just be thankful and grateful. And you don't have to do it and necessarily celebrate in a traditional way. It's not necessary, but definitely enjoy the rest of your week. And also be back here next week for more Boundaries and More with Jess Abraham. Talk to y'all then.